If ever I had a video, would you dance in it? Would you dance in it, oh, sunshine, you are my sunshine. Let it in, let it in. Oh, sunshine, you are my sunshine. Let it in, let it in.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Fishing with Big D. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different. Normally this time I would be unboxing a Lucky Tackle Box July edition for you guys. But here it is, the 25th of the month, and I still have no box. So while I was concerned, I decided I'd go research my account just to make sure something didn't happen. Maybe the card didn't go through or something like that, because it does happen. But I go online and it shows that my payment's been paid, but it also shows that this box hasn't even been shipped yet, guys. So I decided I would do a little bit of research. I got on YouTube just to see if anybody else was having the same experience. So I get to reading the comments on some of the people that did get a box, and I'm seeing a lot of comments that they still haven't got their box. You know, everybody's asking what's going on, what's up with Lucky Tackle Box this month. And I got to noticing some people that did get boxes got some crappy looking boxes that looked like they were just thrown together, shipped out the door just to satisfy an order. If anyone's really familiar with the Lucky Tackle Box company, these last couple of months have been really rough. I've seen people do videos where they quit because they got some very odd stuff, like ice fishing in a bass box. I seen one guy that looked like he had a trout lure in a bass box. It's just a mess. One of the other guys that I watch his channel, he actually got a box from 2 years ago. Here it is, summertime fishing, and this box was like a November edition box from 2 years ago. The reason we know it was 2 years ago is it still had paperwork in the box. So it just really saddens me because I've been with Lucky Tackle Box for over 2 years. In the beginning, they were awesome. They had a cool idea. Throw lures in a box, ship it to you every month for about 15 bucks. Really pushed you to try stuff out of my comfort zone. That's what I really liked it, and I pushed for this company through my videos. And every now and then you would get a bad box, but most of the time you would get a decent box as well. For 15 bucks, you couldn't beat it. So with all this going on and seeing all this information on YouTube, you know, I got to researching because a lot of people's thinking that they're going out of business. And I'm not for sure if you're familiar with Monster Bass, but if you'll go check out their videos, you can see the video that he put up about Lucky Tackle Box. Apparently he used to work with them. He was up there in the chain, and apparently they let him go. So he went and started his own branded box, which is Monster Bass Box, just a little bit bigger edition than this and a little bit more money, but it has more premium lures in it. Go check his video out. He kind of sends you in the same direction, stating that Lucky Tackle Box seems like it's going out of business. So I decided to go research for myself and see what I could find. That's what I'm going to show you in this video. I'm going to walk you through the different sites, and we're going to investigate together, and we'll let you draw your own conclusion whether or not they're going out of business. All right, guys, so what I'm going to do right now is going to change over to my screen recorder, and I'm going to go do a little investigating on the company, Lucky Tackle Box. I'm just going to go check out their different media pages and see if we can find some information as to whether or not they're really closing down or not. First of all, we're going to look at Facebook right here. Everything seems to look normal. Looks like they've had a few posts. So nothing really leads me to believe that something was wrong according to this page. I don't see any information stating about going out of business or to that effect. Well, if you look here, guys, it shows that the very last post they done was back on May 24th at 8 p.m. So that's been about 2 months ago. So the account hasn't really been active in a while. Let's take a look at some of these comments here. As you can see, a lot of people are having problems just like I have. Been trying for weeks to cancel my subscription as well. I tried the number above and the mailbox is full. It's the same issue I found. Eventually, after about the 50th call that I started making all throughout the last 2 months, I started getting an information stating that there was no one available. So there hasn't been anyone available during their regular business hours that's posted on the website, which leads me to believe that the company's kind of falling through, guys. Like this lady here, Marianne Taylor, says, I've emailed and called for the last month or so. I cannot get anyone to help me. What is the deal? Exactly. I've noticed that there's no post since May. It's a dead giveaway. I wonder how their pros on YouTube folks are dealing with this. Some of us still haven't got our June or July boxes. It's just crazy. As you can see here, Miss Monster Box guy, this Monster Bass Box guy, he keeps posting these numbers and stuff. He's really kind of leading the way there, pushing people to go to his box. It's kind of funny, but at the same time, you hate to see a company going out of business. It's just crazy. Alright guys, so that's everything I see really on this Facebook page. A lot of angry customers like myself that can't seem to get our boxes canceled, or they keep charging our cards. You can't do it on the website, which is ridiculous. You can't remove your card information. If you want to cancel it, you have to call them during business hours. You try calling weeks and weeks in a row. This has been going on for 2 months. There's no answer, no reply. First it was voicemail was full, then it rolled over to where there's currently no employees available. You send out email after email to the support channel and you get the same reply. I'll show some pictures and posts on that as well. Basically, it's like no one's working there at all anymore. No one's managing this social media page. Let's go try Instagram real quick and see if anybody has anything on it. Alright guys, so I've swapped over to Instagram. I'm just going to type in Lucky Tackle Box. And don't be fooled. 2 of these bottom ones I think are either old accounts or fake accounts. You want the one with the red flag. I'm pretty sure that's the actual Lucky Tackle Box. They're based out of Burbank, California, in case you didn't know that. Looks like this page is still quite active on this one. There's a lot of posts, it looks like. 2,038. But here's the thing. Most of these posts are just tags that people have tagged them on, so it doesn't look like anybody really has posted anything from Lucky Tackle Box. It all looks to be tags that they've been tagged into. There's messages, as you can see, I've sent a while back. Are you guys going out of business? I sent this today just to see if any response went through. Nothing's happened. We've tried the email. I'll show you that real quick if I can get it to load just right. It's support@luckytacklebox.com. I'm just going to put subject cancel subscription. Let me delete this little information out here. I'll just go through and walk through and show you what I get every time. I need to cancel my subscription. No longer wish to keep it active. Can you help? Just doing, I mean, obviously I would do like a full on email if I was really doing this, but because I know no one's really going to reply, I just want to show this to you guys. But we'll go back and wait for a response to come through. But once again, that's their Instagram account. As you can tell, there's nothing really going on. There we go. We got a reply back already, it looks like. Customer service is temporarily unavailable due to website issues. It has said this for 2 solid months now, guys. It says they're working hard to get it up and running. They apologize. It's just an automated response, guys. You're really not getting any type of human activity at all, which leads me to believe further that, yes, the company is going through bankruptcy or shutting down. As for me, the last few boxes have been really bad. Everything seems to be in a straight downhill climb. So I've decided to jump ships. I'm going to go to a different box. Not for sure which one yet, but I am trying to cancel my Lucky Tackle box. So this is the second part of the video that a lot of you might be interested in. Make sure you stay and watch it if you need this info. But if you're like me, when I went to try to cancel my membership, I ran into a lot of issues, guys. First of all, when you go online, there's no way to cancel your membership. You cannot do it at the click of a button from the website. All you can do is change your membership plan. You could go from 3 months to a 1 month to a 1 year subscription kind of deal. But it does not give you the option to stop your shipments. It allows you to put shipments on hold, but as the months progress, they drop another order back in your file. So make sure that you're paying real close attention to that. So I've been trying to cancel my box for over a month now, and this is all the issues that I'm running into. You can't close it out online, and the only way to cancel a membership is to do it by phone or email. Well, I looked up the email address that's given. I'll show you that in the links and the descriptions and stuff. I've shot dozens of emails all throughout the month, and the very first few when I first started went through no problem at all, just never got a response. So these last few emails that I've sent out, which I'll show you the descriptions and the pictures and everything, I'm getting back a automated system reply that there's no available staff at the time, but they're working. System has some kind of issue. But it's been doing this for over a month now, guys, which just leads to believe me that there's no staff there working on these issues. And if there is, they're very limited and overwhelmed with the many, many emails I'm sure that they're getting right now. So then your last option for canceling is to call the number, which states in the description that you could call it Monday through Friday during normal business hours over in California. So I have called this number hundreds of times. I've tried 4 and 5 times a day at many different hours just trying to get through, because I really wanted to cancel this because it keeps trying to charge my card that I put on file. And another bad thing is you can't take your card off file. You can only replace it with a new card, a valid card. So either way, I wasn't getting out of this membership just like that. So after many, many, many phone calls, I keep getting a new voicemail which states that there's no staff available. So after all these calls, all these emails, here it is over a month later. I still haven't got a box. They're still trying to charge my card, and I was unable to have any success as far as canceling it through them. So what I done and what I learned from many different comments that I've read on other videos, finally figured out a way to cancel my membership or to at least stop my payment so that no more future orders are processed. What I ended up having to do was call my card company that I had on file to charge the boxes to, and I had to talk to them directly and fill out a form to mail it in to where they put a block on charges from the Lucky Tackle box. Yeah, it's kind of a lengthy process. Maybe your bank or your card won't be the same process as mine, but it was the only way I could get out of the subscription renewal that does the automatic reload every month. That's going to be it for this video, guys. Hopefully you're able to draw your own conclusion as to whether or not these guys are going out of business or not. I do not recommend signing up for a box at this moment. I would wait and see if they do make a recovery or they get things fixed. If you're just really a diehard fan and want to stay a loyal customer to them, that's totally up to you guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for tuning in. And if you're not a subscriber, please be sure to hit that subscription button and ring that bell. That way you're always getting notifications when Fishing with Big D drops a new video. Tight lines, I see you guys out on the water.
Yeah.